why I'm moving out of Collingwood. People don't want to work. They don't. I don't know. I couldn't get any services. Anything. I asked a girl to be a broker to look up some insurance. Oh, it's too much work. Oh, okay. So I can't start a business here. That's like the taxes are like a corker here. I think she's crashing. They kept on raising the markets, kept on raising the markets. Kid out there, he wants to get a construction job. Do a bit of. We were getting into. I've talked to them. They're electricians and trades. He came up here and he's got. He's not a drug addict. He's not a criminal. It's the young man that wants to get out of Toronto and work in the trades. Can't get a job without housing. The apartments here are $2,000, $3,000. I got this apartment, fine. I can't afford the food. Bell Canada sucked me dry, money, and all the others. I'm just starving. Got no food. I don't think that's good. I've been living on the food bank for. It's supposed to be a temporary thing, but the food prices keep going up. I'm moving out to. I found the place because I was starving, and he's never around to help me. No services, no services for seniors. A lot of people, they're not living there. So what am I gonna do? Well, I'm healthy. I want to stay healthy. I can't eat junk food from Salvation Army. I can't call them up. They said, "Oh, you got food yesterday," but you should see it. It's just canned junk. That's the problem with food banks. We need good food, but what's happening? He's going to build over farmland that I can't afford. Alberta, I'm going to. I found a place. Finally. I guess all the work I put in as an entrepreneurial man, learning and studying things, paid off. I can't even get my phone back. It was $1,000 a month to pay on the phone. Well, I'll pay it off when I get back to Alberta. But I see people on Facebook selling stuff off to people are leaving Canada. They can't live. Yeah, I get people coming in on LinkedIn. Please, sir, get me into Canada. You don't want to come here. You'll end up on the streets. You'll end up on the streets. I mean, immigrants are ending up on the streets. We got drugs, the crime rate's going up. And I could point fingers, but what's the sense? I'm going out to Sundry. Oh, he says that's out the sticks. I like the sticks. It's a nice ranch. I found it, and she needs help. She was looking for a semi-retired horseman. I couldn't make it here. I can't make it in horse business. And she sells a lot of saddles, tack, and feed industry. Sells a lot of horses, barrel horses, and stuff. I gotta move out there. It's perfect. I wanted Sundry because I'm with Greg Downer, Wild Horse Conspiracy of Arizona. I just put them there, got problems with feral horses out there. What's the solution? Well, he's a researcher. He might know. I'll get in touch with him. But they're say they're overpopulated. Well, there's methods. Is it sterilization? Is it calling them? I don't know. I'm very open-minded. I don't like hurting animals, but boy, you're competing against farmland and agriculture. I don't know what to say. I'm very open-minded, and I was very upset. I couldn't sleep. I'm not getting food in. He's never around. I had to call the cops today to get some food. I'm right down to 49 cents. Why? I can't budget? Well, they keep on. My phone kept on going out. So I bought a phone, and now they're wanting $1,000 to get the phone back. No, they won't even fix the phone. They just want $1,000. Well, I can't get a lawyer. If you can't get legal law in Ontario, you move. I get out Alberta. I hate Ontario. She hates Ontario. It's just greed and nobody working together. Alberta, and you get out those areas there, you're working with cow people, ranches. We got to work together. And that's the way she's done, kids. There's something that happened to our society. I'm going back to the horse business as a semi. I'm going to start selling products that'll help horses. Maybe help people. I'll do Reiki up there. I can't do it here. You know, I look around. I had a lawyer saying, you're going to sell saddles and stuff and import them from India and Pakistan. And yeah, they're good saddles. They're cheaper, well made. But she says you need a warehouse. You won't find them in Ontario. Oh, hell no. So I look around me. They won't lower the prices. The brokers. I don't know why. Everybody keeps the price high. It's the market. And real estate, commercial development, they're empty. Out here, out in Alberta, we can get things there. I don't think anybody's got any business sense in Ontario. I think something's happening. So I was listening to Dalton McGinty. I remember him. I looked at the way you're educating kids. You're just shoving information up their butts. He thought that would be the good thing. No, I don't think so. Am I attacking the conservatives, liberals? No, I'm looking at the education system. Over-education, over-information is making people stupid. I've never seen so much stupidity. It's nice to have accolades and stuff. Jane Jacobs showed about it. And just put groceries away. Well, what are we talking about? I got to work and do this all of myself. I got a nice place up there. This is 600 square feet, this apartment. I got a place up there for March. It's 1,100 square feet. It's got piano on it, furniture, and I just bring my clothes and my guitars. I can't make it here. So I sell. There's nothing to sell off. It's all junk they give me, and it just wears out. She's got nice furniture in there. So what she asking? She went about a little bit higher than this, but it comes with the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is included. The Wi-Fi kept on going up, and it wasn't the right price. I don't like living around people because you're sharing Wi-Fi. Signals are crossing, and the signal was weak. So I went to Virgin Mobile. It's a little bit better. But it's got a washer, dryer, everything in it, and a fireplace. I don't think I'll have the problems like I got here. My problem is it's out in the country. Well, it's out in the ranch. Horse ranch is what I was looking for. I wanted to get into feed. She's into feed sales. And I wanted to get into saddle, since she's selling bits and bridles and stuff. And she's selling cutting horses, barrel horses and stuff. So I think I'll move out there. I got a book for September, March. I'm going to probably move out before that and stay in a hotel in Sundry. Am I crazy? I can't stand it here. The cop came in and he says, Greg, it's not bad crime. Do you get out, constable? Do you get out and walk around here? They're all on drugs. It's getting worse. Listen, I walk and I see things. I'm going to go down to Tim Horton, McDonald's and have a hamburger. Got no food. He never around. He was supposed to be helping me out. He's never around. You know, and it's just like they did out, Carly said out in Alberta, they did that with horses right here. She was running a horse rescue here. Nobody would support her, and the horses died. So they blamed her. People don't work together. And so people do hate Ontario. Oh, hell yeah. I think it's the vibe. I don't know what it is. People need to work together. Indians sometimes. They don't, but she called. People are moving out. I went and looked at a table there he was selling. He wants to get rid of it. I said, "Where are you going?" He's an immigrant from India. Him and his family. I got to think about my family. I can't even eat. So I was on LinkedIn, and people come in. Please, sir, get me out of India. Why would you want to come here? There's no housing. See, it got a story going there. We're going to build this country of more immigrants, but we don't have a diversified economy. My problem is I work in the horse business. I can't work here. That's a good area at Alberta. There's lots of horses out there, and I probably can out in the United States and stuff. I can't work here, and I think she's all crashing. We didn't see the COVID virus was going to kick her off, but we didn't see other things. We didn't see that they scammed $9 billion in Federal Reserve money, Bank of Canada. Yeah, $9 billion. Push gone. I thought they had cybersecurity, but they're more advanced, eh? That was all that COVID money and everything going to people. It's gone. Canada is in trouble, but isn't the world. Well, I'm looking at Australia, but I need to have some money. I couldn't get any litigation on them or anything. Just a bunch of crooked lawyers here that won't represent me. They don't like them in Alberta, so I think they're in a key pack here of crime. They might get me on this, but I keep on wondering why you won't represent me and you tell me a bunch of rubbish. They stole my property. Do I have a fight? Just give it to them and let them go, and I'm going to start building a business. I'll make money. I can't live here. I'm not getting any help. I was in the hospital because I didn't have a phone. He came around and got me a flip phone, but I can't live I can't live here. Especially, I said to the guy, I said, did you fix my phone? It's unfixable. Did you fix it? Did you work on it? Well, I'll send it back to Bell. I needed that phone to get the number for my accounts. That's all right. I might have to start it all over again. See, I can't get anybody to get that number in for my. I've had that problem before. All my accounts are all in there. You know, the sacred security and stuff. I don't know who to contact. I might get somebody out there, and I'll get that transferred over. He gave me a $10 card. I'll give me a cup of coffee, and they gave me a hamburger for the day. It's better than nothing. But he's never around. He's 3 days gone. Come in and clean up a little bit. And they give me what food? I said, I don't eat that junk. That's terrible. Well, you can't be picky. Well, you could get me something better than those beans. They're awful. They're chickpea. Oh, they're good for you. I don't like them. So I want to get out of here. I can't afford the food. The food prices are ridiculous. And when you inflate the housing market, you got to move. Who's to blame there? He's got a sign out there. Those crooks. Yeah, Fran and them. They're all money racketeers. Raise the market up. I remember when I was young, about 10 years ago, they're flooding in from Toronto, buying up these places. And it was just packets of people coming up to get out of Toronto. And they bought the places, and now they say, I regret it. Rich people. Why? Because the equity is going to crash. It can't last like that. I can buy out there in Alberta where I'm going. I can probably buy a house for $200,000-300,000, a really nice one, on land, a ranch. Here, the little bit of land out there, and it's $6 million. One acre. It's crazy. Will Alberta last? I can see why you're separating. Everybody's crazy here. raising the land costs and everything. There's realtors out there. Yeah, land costs are getting expensive around Calgary, but it's not as hard as here. But I wouldn't live in Calgary. She's a crime zone. Most places are with this fentanyl opiate problem. And she says, "Why are you going way out there? Safer. You know, a crime zone. We can call them Mounties if we see something strange coming into our ranches. But it's a safe place to be. People are friendly. I can afford a car because your friends sell me a car. And I got to get around. I couldn't afford a car, nothing here. Nobody can afford a house or anything. Well, I've been studying. I think I can get quite a bit of money making there and live up there. Keep my pension. It'll be Canada. It'll be Alberta pension. What I've been looking at is why is she getting off the Canada pension? I don't think it's popular to the younger people or people working because they're increasing the pension plan contributions. I'm looking openly and telling you, I don't blame you in times. Looking at the pension, but what can they do? This has got bad. The pension plan contributions are going up to people paying for us. So Alberta's thinking of going off that system. They might get money back. I think Alberta have a better pension, and they help seniors. They don't help them here. They call you a boomer, and they call you all sorts of names. They call the police names too. They call them boomer, cough. This country sucks now. The crime rates are increasing. Now, do I live in Canada? Well, I need money. So I was thinking of going to Costa Rica, but I needed to work with horses. Because I studied craniosacral and all these things. Now I'm going to continue before I go to Australia. I'm thinking of when I get there, I'll have a setup by the time I get there. I need some practical experience under me. I've studied a few courses in body massage and horse therapy. And she's from China, and she said, "Yeah, you could sell red light therapy and really make a lot of money in Australia." Anyway, you buy a house because you rent anything in Australia, it's a hell of a price. Like they're $500-600 a week. Who can afford that? My Canada pension coming out, probably Alberta pension. They'll transfer over there. I can't even get anything going. So I'm gonna apply. I'll get out of here, get my passport and documents. I need documents, and I'll put the Australian citizenship through because I wanted to go back. But that'll give me a year to work on horses in Alberta. That's not bad. That's like apprenticeship of what I've learned. Let's see how this works on my therapy treatments. And I can put it into LinkedIn or any of the Australian sites. And they'll see if I'm doing anything great. They were asking me, the Melbourne Cup and those boys, they wanted a better method of treating horses. So I'm combining Reiki energy, I'm combining my intuitive abilities with horses, muscle release techniques, craniosacral. I'll probably continue learning courses online, but I can't afford them here. Once I get working, I'll just take them online from Dr. Angela Barber. Dr. Angel Barber in California. I've been studying her courses. They're not bad price. But if I'm making money, I can get them in a package and finish everything she's taught me. But the situation is you have to have hands-on and prove that this is working and do a study. I can do that. And then I'll be an international certified horse practitioner. in racehorses, that's a lot of money. I can live a good life then. But Ontario's always held me back. But I know I came here and nothing worked for me. And now I'm starving. I wasn't starving out in Alberta. I'm going to make sure I'm out of here. And I can't afford phones if they're not working. I'll have to get a lawyer on a law firm from Alberta to cut ties with that company. It wouldn't replace the phone. I have nobody to talk to. I'm lonely. It's a lonely place out in Alberta. I can talk to people. I was always going out to the pubs and bars and talking to people. They're more congenial out there. Here, she said, I hate Ontario. So she went down to Mexico to get her teeth done. I don't blame her. Yeah, and I know another woman. Ontario, I really void it. I wouldn't go there. No, you don't. It's not a good place. She's in Alberta. She's up in Strathmore. I won't mention her name. But she says, I don't blame her. I understand Albertans know they hate Ontario. I'm in the cabin. The place I'm paying for there is 1,100 square feet, about the price of this little shed I was renting in Ontario. It was a shed. And this place has got electric. It's not electric, it's a damn forced air, and it doesn't keep the place warm. It's just damp. So I'm going to move out, give them notice, and they can have the hydro extras. And I'll throw this furniture out. The cops came in. Why didn't you get rid of the furniture? I got nobody to move it, and they want me to pay for disposal. It's just junk they give me. Her, nice new furniture, nice stuff. Take care of it. And it doesn't have a bath. I'll put a bath in there. Get one of the portables. Afford it, probably. But I'm starving. I just haven't been eating. Just soups. What the hell does he think I'm feeding? They just soup. I'm starving. He's never around. I'll throw this at him. You know, you're supposed to come around and help a guy if you promise. So I'm getting the idea that I'm an old horse that, like, they were treating him here and letting him die. And I think that's what's going on. I think I'm connected to that curse. And it said leave, and it said go west, and it said the mountains, the EMF. And why I got in horses is she was in Australia. She told me, you got to get back to the horse business. That'll be part of the ascension. I think so. I think it will be. And I like working with horses. I like helping people with them. And the younger women of Alberta, I like keeping them going, talking to them. And when they're having problems, and talking to them and doing a little bit of psychology and getting through. Nobody understands horse people except me. So I'll work with them. They have a different feel about things. The psychologists wouldn't be any damn good with them. Like Jordan Peterson. That's another reason he's from Alberta, but he's in Ontario. So he can stay here. He's just a nasty man. I'm just not happy here. This is terrible. I got a card here. I'll go down and have a meal at the McDonald's and get down there. It's terrible. Not happy if I'm not eating. So I'm going to tell them that's done. I'm going to fill out, when I get back, I'm going to fill out a form. When I get into Calgary, Alberta, I'll get $1,000. I'll keep me going in the room. Get a motel out there. Stay out there for a month. I got my pension. Won't be staying in a shelter. They're dumps. They're full of drug addicts. Can't go in them. But she put that in there. I can get money.